Welcome to our Community Spotlight series. I'm Nicole Milliken, your community video specialist. And today I have an incredible guest that I was fortunate enough to meet at Experience last year. This person's got a lot of experience with Genesys, the Genesys Community, can build some pretty amazing Lego sets. And her secret talent is she can balance a spoon on her chin. You try it, it's really hard. So let's get to know her. Emily, welcome. Can you tell us your full name and title?
My name is Emily Kammerer, and I am the manager of telephony systems.
So Emily, you've become a familiar name, definitely to me in the community. How long have you been using Genesys?
I've been using Genesys for almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in June.
That is awesome. And how long have you been in the community?
I think I've been using the community almost the whole time. Once I got tipped off to its existence, I jumped out there and was really excited to see that there was so much activity.
Yes, that's why I love the community as well. There is so much going on there. And since you're a veteran community user, what's a tip that you might give someone just getting started?
If someone's just getting started, my advice would be to know your resources. So like there's the Resource Center, which has a great depth of knowledge of articles about things, but also the community, I think, is a really great resource because it has Genesys employees, but also other users that might have answers to questions you don't even know you have yet, or be able to help you with things as you're getting going.
Now, I know from being in the community that I see you in a bunch of communities. And since you bounce around a lot, I've got to ask, who are some of your favorite people to keep tabs on?
I think everyone in the community is really helpful. Of course, there are some recognizable names. Robert Wakefield
Carl? Robert Wakefield Carl.
He's obviously a big name, and he's always like contributing answers to almost everything, which is super cool. I think that George...
Ganal?
Yes, that's it. Like, he's a wealth of knowledge, which is also super cool to watch and see. And even if it's a topic that like maybe isn't directly related to something I'm working on, I find that there's still little bits of wisdom to glean from different questions and answers.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about the Genesys community is that our power users really have great answers to the tough questions that people ask there. Which makes me wonder, have you learned anything in particular within the community that you'd like to share?
I've definitely learned a lot from the community, especially as I've rolled out different digital channels like email and chat, and right now I'm working on SMS. So it's been super helpful to read about questions people have asked.
Learning about new things is a very easy segue into the Experience conference that is already happening next month. Emily, do you know who the keynote speaker is yet?
I got an email and I know who the speaker is this year, and I am so excited. I almost fell out of my chair when I got this email. Like, I literally gasped and shrieked and like almost fell over.
You already know it's Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh, I wanted to surprise you.
I'm so excited.
Well, I'm so glad that you're excited. And I was wondering if you could pick any keynote speaker, who would it be?
I would pick Neil Gaiman. I love his work. He's such a great author. It's so interesting. I think it would be awesome to hear him talk.
Oh, Neil Gaiman, a good pick. He has some fun reads. And speaking of fun, we did some recon on you, Emily, and we found out that you are an avid Lego set builder. What's the coolest set you've ever put together?
I think the coolest set I've ever built is the Starry Night kit, and now it's up on the wall, and it's so cool. And I built a bunch of the old space sets from like the 80s and 90s, which was super fun.
That is awesome. Being a child of the 80s, I totally get how rare and epic that is. So thank you for sharing that. And as much as I hate to cut this short, Emily, I know that we're out of time, but I got to say that you've just been such a blast to hang out with, and you're such a cool person. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you to everyone who's been watching these community spotlight videos. It's such a great way to showcase the engaging members we have in our wonderful Genesys community. And who knows, maybe you'll be next.